Many years ago, a young Lusaminia who still thought she was cis entered this guild and became an archer. This was the start of her descent into Final Fantasy XIV. And today, I head back into it and experience this for the first time in forever. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Archers Guild. It is here that archers from realm over are gathered to master the bow. We engage the enemy from a distance, ever seeking to alter the course of battle with a single, well-placed arrow. If you have a mind to become an archer, then you have come to the right place. Do you wish to join our ranks? Indeed I do. Marvelous! Then allow me to enlighten you on the history of both our art and the guild. The bow is an ancient tool that has existed since before our foundation came into being. As an implement of war and hunting both, it protects us from our enemies even as it keeps us fed and clothed. Archery is, as practiced in Gridania, was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was derived of the longbow centuries of the Elizin, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the 12s home. Though the two people began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another. Their two schools of archery intermingled to give birth to an art as it is known today. But this wouldn't have been possible were it not for the Trappers League. The guild was established in order to promote sustainable hunting and cooperation with the hunting fraternity at large. As a happy consequence of this union, the guild members came to engage in friendly contests of skill. Inspired by such competitions, a handful of their number began to focus on perfection as opposed to merely practicality, transforming a skill into what may be termed as an art. These individuals would go on to form a guild of their own. The Archers Guild, where men and women gather to attain mastery over the bow. More than a few members of the God's Quiver loosened their first arrow within these very halls. And that, my friend, is a brief history on the archery in Gridania. Doubtless you are more eager than ever to take up the bow. It would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guild master. You must receive her permission if you are to join us. If you would excuse me for a moment, I shall see to it that as the relevant lists are amended. Pray speak to me again in a short while. Well, if you need a short while, I'm gonna go get a short drink. I've been watching a lot of those Mad Code Small videos recently, and the first word that came through my mind when I said a short drink was angry. Angry 'cause small. Mad at tall. I'm not that small. I wish I was a bit smaller. Hopefully our HRT is kind to me and gives me the small. But, yeah. I wouldn't mind losing 2 inches of my height. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Indeed I am. The look in your eyes bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucien. Lest you worry unduly, Lucien is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and never have they been given fair hearing. Lucien awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her, and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Alright. This is the woman in question right here. You may not have recognized me now, but it's good to see you again, Lucien. It's been too long. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I'm Lucien, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art, and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer who can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg, or sap his strings with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a reliable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, you can better set as the battlefield, and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount importance, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weaknesses. With the requisite placement and the timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. This end, the guild seeks to install a discerning eye within its members, that they may learn to strike at vulnerabilities, swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? I am ready to dedicate myself. That is well. From this moment forth, you may consider yourself one of our number. Now, lend me your hunting log, if you would. I shall add it to the names of... I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge to an archer. And to help you on your way, I bestow upon you this short bow. Arm yourself with the new bow, and then speak to me again. I would have you undertake a trial to gauge your fitness to join the guild. And with that, we have our first bow. And we have unlocked Archer. One sec, I forgot to update that. Okay, now then. Grab that. Put on clothes. And there we go. Set to hotbar. One sec. There we go. That all works out. And then all I need to do is just get rid of these things here. And we are all set and ready to go. Well, the same. Show me how to bow. Ah, yes. The bow becomes you, Lusaminia. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. It goes without saying that you must do so using your bow. Report back to me when your task is accomplished. Go now, Lusaminia, and earn your place within these halls. Let's do just that. Onward with bow in hand and ready for whatever comes. It hit me that I never actually showed how to get out of the city. The way is simple. That's the canopy right there. Just go straight from out of it. Go straight and you'll edit, and you will end up in Central Gridania. Or Central Shroud. Whatever the heck it's called. But here we are. My old home. Or at least it feels like home in many a way. I love the environment. And we're already leveled up. It's fine. And leveled up again. Yep. It'd be like that. It'd be like that right now because we are at that low level. We'll get up to level 5 quickly. And while we're here, I will also make sure to, one sec. I'll also make sure to take care of anything in my hunter's log that is in this area. Is there anything in my hunter's log that we can't complete here? Due to having, say, not entered that area as of just yet. Technically, we have not been to North Shroud. So, yeah. But other than that, we are good. Let us find where... Well, first of all, we need to take out the Fungar. You there. Also, I forgot to mention it, we got a few abilities. First off, Raging Strikes. This is a simple damage buff. 15%. Next to that is Straight Shot. It's simple, delivers a 200 potency attack, but you can't do it under normal circumstances. Every time you use Heavy Shot, you have a 20% chance of becoming Straight Shot ready. So keep that in mind. There's a bit of RNG to this class. And thankfully, I'm getting that RNG well and good right now. I should only need one more. Right? There we go. That's not all of them. I need one more. For some reason, it's 4 for this thing. And yet there's another level. Level 6. And we got Venomous Bite and Leg Graze. 1 second while I just move that over there. Venomous Bite is exactly as it sounds. It is a essential ability for this class. You'll learn why later on, but it is a debuff. I don't think I need to say what kind of debuff it is, considering it says venomous on it. It causes poison, and with poison comes much damage. Doing that. Anyway, with that said, before we head back to Gridania, let's go ahead and find where the other things are, and, well, one of them's right here. The Animal. We need you for a thing. So, take out a few of you, and one of the nice things about being an archer is that, well, yeah, maybe our damage isn't as high. We don't have charge times like summoners or black mages do. Very useful, very helpful. Get to the side. And there we go. The hunting log for the animal is complete. Okay, now we get the heck out of our way, and I see what is next on our list. Green tree. So I have kind of gone off in the wrong direction here, but I found my way to one of the enemies I need. Though I am definitely a bit underprepared, I think, overall for it. The Roseland. Yeah. We saw enemies much like these in Lanoskia. Or Lanoskia, or however it's pronounced. I swear I've seen people pronounce it like 7 to 5 different ways. It's kind of crazy. We have to take out 4 of these, not 3. And yeah. That part of the Hunter's Log will be complete. Was getting very low on HP there. But, yeah, we're good. And we reached level 8. Also, I did not realize this at first, but the water sprites that we need are literally right next to the Roseless that we are fighting. So, right there, and also you can see we have our first repeat ability. This is what they meant by roll abilities. Because that for the same roll, we get it. Second Wind, welcome back. I'm very glad to have you. Anyway, yeah. Take out a few of these water sprites right here. Our next enemies are over here in the area between, or actually, one sec. The better way to do this would just be to zoom out for you all. This is where I am on the map. Gridania is right up here. So, kind of just go bump, bump. And yep, you will find these black F. You need 4 of them? If I'm going to just take a gander, considering how many we've needed so far for most of these. Am I right? Yep. 4, and we only have one more thing in our Hunter's Log that is in this area. Level 10, and we got another thing. This time, foot graze. Sort of like leg graze, but to the foot. This one binds the target instead of heading heavy, which actually reminds me, I did not say what leg graze does. Heavy slows the enemy, which, as you can imagine, could be pretty useful since we're a distance-related class. Bind just keeps them from moving in general, which can also be useful. So, yeah. Over here, in this little area, are these trickster imps. We need to take out a few of these. With all those taken down, that is everything we can do here in Central Shroud for the hunting log. And that is level 11 gained as well. So with that said, time to actually head back to Gridania. Lucine, I am back. Welcome back, Lusaminia. Who has seen you have successfully completed this trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I named you an archer of the guild. As followers of the path, let us together strive for greater mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experience you need to grow as an archer. By way of the first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrows after arrow, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing, your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath. If the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. As always, level 5 is where the next quest starts, and we have more but doubled that. So, yeah. A matter of perspective. Good evening to you, Lusaminia. I felt that it was about time you returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamentals, the essence of archery. Tell me, Lusaminia, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target. Overlook not the smallest detail, lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city, but have you seek out and destroy them. Each one will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you have completed this task, return to me and we will continue. So yeah, a bit different this time around, eh? Typically during the second quest we have to go around and fight some more enemies, but nope. This time it's a bit more along the lines of what we did for the Marauders quest line, but in a way that I feel makes a bit more sense. Then again, it's people swinging axes wildly in the Marauders Guild. I don't know what I should have expected. I missed one. One sec. There it is. It was very sneaky, but it did not miss my eye. Over this way. Let's see here. Ah. I see you there. That's one. That's another down. Keep your eyes peeled. We're looking for targets. For your regular Blues Clues, except with cat girls instead of dogs. And pepper shakers, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Actually, that makes it sound like I was knowing what I was saying in the first place. Heck no. I never knew what I was saying. Also, yeah, there's one down here. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Over this direction. And let's see. It is... Ah, there it is. Ah! Hiding up there is the last one. All the targets destroyed. Let's return to Lucien. Or Lucien? Lucien? I'm sorry. The names are French and I'm butchering them badly. Ah, you have returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Shroud, and there put down on 8 microchews and 8 opo-opos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, microchews and opo-opo are anything but difficult to find. And yet you might be assured that this task will test your power of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you'll need to evaluate the ability of your opponent. In so doing, you'll learn, amongst other things, that microchew produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while opo-opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing the restraints, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack report or identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your target from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing of your success, Lusaminia. You got it. Our destination is on the far side of this area. Also, I just want to see here. Is there anything? Yes. We are back to looking absolutely hideous. What? This... I'm not wrong, am I? This doesn't exactly look good. At least I can still see my cute little tail. In order to get to where we have to go, we have to go to where the Conjurer's Guild is, and head through this way. This will get us to the North Shroud. So yeah, we didn't end up waiting long to actually get here. But I guess that gave me reason to not just rush on over here, right? Better to come here naturally than not come here, than to come here for absolutely no reason. Here we got some things that we needed to take out, such as these midge swarms for our hunter's log. So just bam and bam. Also, these are the Opo in question that we need to take out. So yeah. Straight. One more. Perfect. Poison the bitch swarm, and yeah, there is a bunch of these things, so I'm not gonna make you all sit through watch me kill all 8 Opos. That's an absolutely absurd high number, so yeah. I'll see you all once I'm done with these. I still haven't taken them all out, and I have already gotten a level up. But in doing so, we got another signature ability of the... Oh my god, there's still one more. Yeah, we got another signature ability. Bloodletter. There's a lot interesting about this ability, but we won't get to see it right away. But it is good to note that we can use it twice in a row if we wanted to. As for what it does, well, delivers an attack with its potency of 110. Not as high as a straight shot here, but considering we can only use straight shot at under circumstances, having something that we can do between, say, heavy shots is kind of nice. Anyways. We need to head over this direction, and I have finally found the Mightlings that I thought were over in a very different part of the map. So yeah, take out 4 of these. There we go. That is the first part of the hunter, as the archer hunter log done. And now that it is done, well, I can wait till later to do the 10 through 20 of it. Because there's already so freaking much that we have to do. But yeah. Our targets are over here. Yeah, this is where the microchip that we need to take out is. And there is the poison in question that we need to watch out for. I kind of forgot to not worry about I forgot to worry about the poison. But it's fine. It did not do a lot of damage. Anyways, yeah, this is going to take a minute, so I'll see you all back at the guild once I'm done taking out all these enemies. So I did happen upon one of the things that we needed for it, and oh boy, you're level 17, aren't you? Let's see if I can even take out one of you right now with what I have on me, because I'm not sure about it. But, hey, nothing wrong with trying, right? We got to take out, I'm guessing, about 4 of you. That's what it usually is. Straight shot. There. And, oh, it put us to sleep. I see. And we're no longer asleep. Okay. We're getting closer and closer. There we are. Nope, we only needed 1. Thank God. But that did get us to level 12. So that's nice. And yeah, we got a better equipment piece on now. Good. We don't look as ugly as we did before. Still somewhat mad, but overall better. Anyways. Back to the guild. Welcome back, young Lusaminia. Tell me, were you able to put your technique to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the test. Le Silver, what is your honest evaluation? Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow, and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Le Alipo, and this is my 2nd year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have a talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you are pursuing a target. I have my eye on you for the duration of your trial. Not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings. That is rich coming from you. Your very movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbow misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucien. This woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sakes and hers, we should revoke her membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand. Never mind master our noble arts. We waste our breath trying to teach her alike. Wait, well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butts. I think I used the wrong word there. Anyways, the fellow was once the god of the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get a sense out of a fossil brain in Wildwood elephant, and like him at the best of times. With them, it's always 12s with this and elementals that, and no offense intended, Lucien. None taken, Lay. I know well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may hold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. Your perception has the bright eyes, Lusaminia. Eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray. So trust in them, into what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when next we meet. And with that, a matter of perspective is complete. And I do not need to get any of those, so just grab the coins. But yeah, we could technically do the next quest right now, but as always, we wait till level 15. Now then, let's equip our new bow. First things first. There we are. Does not look too different just yet, but trust me, they'll start getting very fancy in the near future. Especially once we hit 30 or so. But yeah, with that said, I guess you're one of the, yeah. With that said, that's all for right now. I'm going to take the time to take care of all the level 1 to level 4 jobs in the area. Get them done and dealt with. And next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to be taking a look at some of the other classes that are here in Gridania. And hopefully continuing on to whatever awaits us in Ul'dah. See you all then.